To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Swacho.
Roll call. Toth.
Here.
Oberdorf. Eckel. Marquette.
Here.
Roos.
Here.
Heben.
Here.
Reynolds.
Here.
Okay.
Motion to excuse Mr. Oberdorf.
Second. All those in favor of excusing Mr. Oberdorf, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay. Go
Motion
ahead.
to excuse Ms. Eckel.
Second. All those in favor of excusing Mrs. Eckel, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Is there a motion to approve the minutes for the March 14th, 2022 regular council
Be
meeting?
March 28th, Mayor.
Same thing.
That's my fault.
It's all good.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor of approving the minutes from March the 28th, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Is there a motion to approve the agenda for the March 28th?
April 11th, Mayor.
I'm sorry. For the April 11th, 2022. I'm just reading what they
I
give
know.
me. Okay, let me back up. Is there a motion to approve the agenda for the April 11th, 2022 regular council meeting?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor of approving the agenda for April the 11th, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
All right, we have a presentation by the Rossford Convention and Visitors Bureau. We'll give you 90 minutes. Try not to go over. I'm kidding. None of us can keep our attention spans past 90 seconds.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. Council members, thank you very much and appreciate the opportunity to present to you today. I am a member of the Rossford Convention and Visitor Bureau and probably its newest appointed member from the Wood County Port Authority. And I'm here to present on a project which I think you're all familiar with, which would be the Edward Ford Memorial renovation and the extension of the deck in front of the park. So I wanted to first indicate to you that we've done a pretty good job of raising some additional money. I think we have $25,000 originally in the pot in the checking account, and we have raised another $10,000 from Key Bank. I am currently speaking with a company called R&L Concrete, who will do the concrete work, and hopefully they'll return an indication that they'll do that with no labor. Hopefully just the cost of the materials. And we're working on some contractors as well.
Carter Lumber has.
Yeah, and Carter Lumber has offered to provide us all the lumber at half price, which is really a pretty good opportunity. We originally thought we'd be at about $60,000 as a total number, and I think we'll come in underneath that. But I think we're here to ask the help of the city of Rossford for an additional contribution of $15,000. So I don't know if that's acceptable to you or not, but it would help us get the park underway and the construction work initiated at least. So
Okay.
I'm not through with asking other contributors as well, and we will have a crowdfunding page that we're going to ask people. One of the meetings I have, the Arts Commission of Wood County, which was originally set up by the Port Authority and funded as a percentage of our fee structure. Annually, we give a certain amount of money to the Arts Commission, and it has money in its bank account, a substantial sum, and it is now run by Mike Liebenthal, and I met with him last week or 2 weeks ago, and he is meeting with his committee. He thought we wouldn't have a problem in getting additional money from him. So, and what I've really asked him to do, in addition to possibly using the city as the party that would receive money, we also want a 501c3, and they are a 501c3, which allows us to be a much greater attraction to contributors. So, and that would allow us as well to use the crowdfunding for 501c3 gifts. So I think the plans are coming along well.
I think Robert has a question.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a comment or question. Based on our meeting, we are looking, if we able to get this started, that we would have the work done for this season. Are we-
That's our objective.
We still hope to. Our season's coming up quick, starting May 31st. But some of the things, some of the reason why we want to get that done is because some of this is timely. One is we got it through the city, the parks grant, the grant from Wood County Parks that Julie wrote. And that has to be completed, within a year. And then also Carter Lumber, their generous offer in reduction of over half of the cost of the lumber. They want to know, are we going to proceed forward? Are we going to do this? Because they have a lot of other requests. And so they can't fund every request they have, but they're very interested in working with us.
Go ahead, Chris.
What's the time frame in which you need a response regarding the $15,000?
Before May 1st. Sorry about that.
To try to get, the idea, I think, is to try to get the project underway and as far along in completion before. the
Yeah,
end of
before
May.
you start strolling the streets
Yeah,
is
before.
the
Gotcha.
objective.
So,
Yep,
I got an idea. If you approach the Northwest Ohio Building Trades,
I have not yet.
because half of them are headquartered in Rossford, and they all have apprenticeship programs, and those
Great
apprentices
idea.
are looking for hours. So I know Brenna has a relationship with them. I definitely know I do, and so does Robert. So
It's a good idea.
call me tomorrow, and
Okay.
we'll set up a lunch at Moe's, and I'll invite those guys and see.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of
Great.
free. Greg, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's your vision there, and what's your end goal? I mean,
It's an expansion deck off of the back of the pavilion area to provide room for larger groups, both musical, dance groups, to perform. Also provide, we've got a lot of people out there dancing during Stroll the Street on bricks that, may not be stable as like a deck would be.
We don't want Chris and Robert to hurt themselves. So.
We're just looking to be able to expand that entertainment area because it has been such a big draw for the weekly Stroll the Street. So.
is there a drawing or a rendition someplace that?
Yes.
We've got it right here if you want to, and we can forward this, I can email this
Yeah, I
to
think
all of you.
I mean, you're asking the city for $50,000 and.
15.
15.
Yeah.
This is the first time
But they
I've
would
seen
take
it, so-
50, I would have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's the final drawings, yeah. I think we presented the packet earlier with, just our conceptual.
That whole piece of property is owned by the city?
Yes. Yep.
Go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion that council support this, and we know they're going to continue ongoing fundraising, but I'd like to see us close the gap. So I'd like to make a motion that at the next meeting we have an ordinance for $15,000.
Second. Or that doesn't need a second, does it?
Does that need to be in an ordinance?
Sorry, can I say something?
Or
quick?
no, because it's under it's under our threshold. So
But
I'd
at-
like to make a motion that.
But you're just asking to make a motion to put an ordinance on it.
But we wouldn't need an ordinance.
Right.
Under the
It's under 50.
50,000, so if council supported it.
Todd, can you give Kelly oxygen back there?
Can I say something quick? I'm sorry.
Yes, you can. The floor is yours.
Can we have them get with the building trades and then maybe agree to whatever under the 15,000? Because you might not need 15,000 after you talk to the building
Yeah.
trades.
Or even amount up to.
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And I guess I'll change that motion that administration work it out with available dollars, so.
Okay.
Then it wouldn't have to come back to council.
Yeah.
Greg?
I have no problem supporting this. It's just, public dollars, I think it should be in the roster records. Here's what we're looking to do, and, and so on, so.
Sure.
All right, anyone else?
Are we going to vote on this motion?
It's up to you. You make the call.
So support it with the administration,
Okay.
So that's the motion,
up to $15,000.
up to
with
$15,000.
working with the administration.
based on the administration's review. Okay, vote on the motion. Toth?
Aye.
Marquette?
Aye.
Do I have to go to the audience?
No.
Okay.
Bruce?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Guys,
Thank you
Appreciate it.
very much.
I'll be in touch with you tomorrow.
And
all right, sounds
Also, I
good.
want to just quickly let you guys know, and I will send you all an email, but you are invited. We have the Rossford Walleye Roundup is coming up this weekend, which is the 5th year for that Bass Pro Shops, that tournament. There are some public, types of events. I'd like to invite you to our tournament dinner and also to our evening festivities on Friday evening at the Hampton Inn, which is a reception. And the weigh-ins at Bass Pro on both Friday and Saturday. I'll get you all the details, though,
Are the boats leaving from out at Point Place or from the
from
marina?
Point Place.
Point
Yeah,
Place.
yeah.
Awesome.
You can come there, too, at 5 in the morning.
I did last year. It was-
Yeah,
it was,
so
crazy.
actually, it's 7 o'clock launch.
Julie, you're a
Yeah.
heck of a salesperson. All right, here we go. Committee reports, which I do not believe there are any. Reports of the mayor and administrator. I think Allison's going to handle all of it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor. First off, I wanted to just quickly mention that the citizens will be receiving, they probably already received a letter from Constellation Energy, which will be for their natural gas, and they will probably be getting one from Energy Harbor, which is for their electric. Because the city of Rossford is part of aggregation along with about 11 other communities in Northwest Ohio, they can purchase energy at a discount through aggregation. So if you live in Rossford, you are already enrolled in that program. You don't have to do anything. If you want to continue with that, you don't have to do one thing. So when any of the citizens call you and say, well, I got this letter, if they want to participate in the aggregation, which is supposed to be purchasing the best, most efficient energy for us, then they don't have to do one thing, they can throw the letter out. But if they want to look themselves, they can go to energychoice.com, or if they want to come in here, we can pull that website up for them, and they can look at it themselves. And if they choose that they want to go with someone other than Constellation for natural gas or Energy Harbor for electric, they need to do one of the 3 things listed on the letter. They can call the phone number, they can send the card back, or we can help them do it online. So if they want to continue with aggregation program, they don't have to do anything. But if they want to go with somebody else, then they can do one of those 3 options. Call, come in here and we'll help them go online, or send the card back. So just very quickly, and if they have questions, please have them call us.
All right. Any comments or questions?
I just did want to say that we are going to be dedicating the Mark G. Zukowski Safety Planning and Zoning Annex on Friday, April 29th at 10 a.m. in conjunction with the planting of the Arbor Day tree. So they'll be planting a small flowering tree in front of the annex, and we're also going to dedicate it to Mark, and the citizens can come in and tour the facility, and we'll have punch and cookies. So that's on Friday, April 29th at 10 a.m. And we believe that the city of Rossford will be celebrating its 125th anniversary next year. So we would like to put a committee together to look at event planning for the 125th anniversary. So if you're interested in that, please contact the mayor or myself. And also, we would also like to put a Halloween parade planning committee together, because we believe that we may be the ones organizing the Halloween parade this year. So please contact Mayor McKinnon or myself, or call the office if you're interested in doing that. And that's all I have. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Correspondence, Mr. Wattrell.
I have one piece of correspondence, Mayor. This is a thank you letter from Martha and Nancy, I guess it's Helmke, Cindy and Robin Helmke, and Renee and Tom Bordner. This was sent to the Rossford EMS. Thank you, EMTs, and your team for your assistance when Marty Helmke had a cardiac event at the Rossford Wrestling Tournament on March 6th. Your quick actions have resulted in the best possible outcome for Marty and his family, and included with the thank you was a $250 donation to the Rossford EMS.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, I believe there's no ordinances this evening. Introduction of resolutions. Is there a motion to read Resolution 2022-10 by title only?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2022-10 is amending Resolution 2010-14, adjusting the fixed asset limit from $1,000 to $5,000 and declaring an emergency. This is a first reading.
Any comments? Go ahead.
This was in our finance committee. We commented on it at last meeting, so we recommend approval.
Okay. Was that a motion?
Motion to suspend second and third reading of Resolution 2022-10.
Second.
Is anyone in the audience has a problem with us passing this evening or any questions in regards to it? No.
Motion to declare.
All those in favor of suspending with the second and third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to declare Resolution 2022-10 an emergency.
Second.
All those in favor of declaring an emergency, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to adopt Resolution 2022-10.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt. Bruce?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Marquette?
Aye.
Is there a motion to read Resolution 2022-11 by title only?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of reading by title only, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2022-11 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to file an application and enter into an agreement with the Board of Wood County Commissioners for the purpose of acquiring funds through the fiscal year 22 Community Development Block Grant, CDBG program, and declaring an emergency. This is a first reading.
Does anybody have any comments or questions in regards to this? Go ahead, Greg.
What's lacking at that intersection?
I'll show you. I have a picture. See the steps? They're not ADA compliant. We would need to level that
Yeah.
out and make it so that if you were traveling uptown, if you were traveling down to Beach Street Park, whatever, you would be able to travel compliantly, ADA compliantly.
So you're talking about addressing all those steps? Okay. Thank you.
Motion, Greg?
Yes.
Okay.
Second.
Does anyone in the audience has a problem with us passing this evening or any questions in regards to it? Go ahead.
Aaron Crawford, 544 Bruns Drive. I just would like to know more information on what this actually is and what type of funding we would be requesting.
Allison, go ahead.
The Community Development Block Grant, it actually comes to the county every 2 years, and within that boundary of the Community Development Block Grant, you can also get other ones through the Department of Development. So if you put in an application for CDBG money, that also qualifies you to put in for neighborhood revitalization, downtown revitalization. There's all other grants that we may want to put in for in addition to this. So the funding for this year, I believe, is a little over $300,000. You could ask them at Wood County, and they will fund 4 projects out of that. So if you participate in the program, that allows you to participate and get put in for the other grants should you find that that would be something you'd be interested in. So by participating in the program, we would be able to address an issue that has to do with ADA compliance pretty close to our downtown.
So where is that exactly?
The corner of Beach Street and Glenwood,
Okay, and how much will we be requesting?
right around $90,000.
And are there any matching funds required?
There are not, but we would probably match 15 to 20%.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Okay.
All those in favor of suspending with the second and third reading, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move to declare this an emergency as specified in Section 3.
Second.
All those in favor of declaring an emergency, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Move adoption.
Second.
Vote on the motion to adopt Resolution 2022-11. Marquette?
Aye.
Toth?
Aye.
Reynolds?
Aye.
Heben?
Aye.
Bruce?
Aye.
Okay, council remarks. Mr. Toth.
I have nothing, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Marquette?
This is a pretty special week in our lives, and we always promote businesses. I encourage people to get to church this week.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Mr. Roos?
Nothing.
Even.
Just wanted to say happy Easter to everybody. I've been getting a few questions from residents on Windsor Drive on what the yellow markers are. Those are for a future gas project. and they will be filling out a permit before they start digging, and we'll be able to get the scope of that project and explain it once they do that.
Todd, you got anything to add?
They're also doing the surveying for the improvements on Windsor, so there's multiple flags and markings out there. It might cause some confusion.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Todd. That's it.
All right, Ms. Reynolds?
I just wanted to say congratulations to Toby and the rec center for hosting an awesome egg hunt. I heard it was a great success. I wasn't able to be there, but way to go.
Good job, Toby. Okay, audience remarks. Going once, twice, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I'm a little
I like the 6
disappointed.
o'clock start time.
2 minutes longer than last time.
But we had a presentation.
Yeah, you're right.